It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The Mavericks are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. And, of course, Tyrese Maxey. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. Yeah, he thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so Jones nails both of them. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Maxey, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Boston. Edwards can't hit. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
As the head coach of the Mavericks did give me a few minutes to catch up. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
To the inside. Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Edwards, that's good.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pass to Horford. Richardson outside. Maxey with it. Three-pointer. And Vucevic pulls it down. Edwards inside. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Horford. Gobert trying to get open. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And they get it back. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Young from the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
This one for 3. Rebound Boston.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Mavericks trailed by 4. .106 left in the first quarter of the game. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. And Richardson drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's White. Makes it off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Young, right side. Here's Vucevic. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And Jones sends it back. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's Young. Good work defensively by Smart.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Horford. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Right side, Maxey. The wing jumper off target.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
A 3 from Marley. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead. Here's Maxey. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game. Holiday left side. Outside, Green. Dan Marley on the wing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
On the wing, Holiday. Here's Williams, and the layup is good. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers. You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A 3-ball, and it's White missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston? Mavericks trailed by 11. Outside, White. Over Marley. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Horford. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Driving in. Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. Smart with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's White. They get it again. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Young. Up top, Porter. And stolen by White. Inside. Here's Richardson. Outside, Horford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Boston leading by 9.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Richardson right side. Pass to Horford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist from
Horford's got 5 now.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Back to Young. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's Smart with the drive. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Maverick substitution, Jason Terry.
Has to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And stolen by White. Pass to Richardson. Dallas moving it around. Good on the shot. Maxi's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Edwards. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Left side, Maxey. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Austin shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Young's confidence is, it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
Jones. Porter with it. Maxey covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Austin needs to get off his shot. There's Porter with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And so it's Young who brings it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Edwards. Horford with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
White, left side. No good from the wing.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Young outside. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Maxey. 5 points in the game. Great D that time from Vucevic. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Out to Edwards. Offensive rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics up. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Mavericks call time here. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. It means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Maxey. Vucevic with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside, Porter. Takes it inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Time now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Marcus Smart. What's new there, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And, Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Young. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's White. Gobert with it. Defended by Jones. Low block shot on the way. Gobert can't hit. Celtics on offense. Big run right now going for him. 11-2. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Young, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Mavericks trail by 12. From the arc. Vucevic with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the wing right side. Here's Maxey. No good on the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And here are the Mavericks now. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And here's Young. It's stolen by Gobert.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Now, here is Young. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to become...
Cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home. First street, tell it loud when I make a song. Let my brother day. She be all on me like she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted out alone where the slums be. Lot of money on the line, what I'm going hard for. You don't stick with me now, long run, you will see. Don't go. Take off. They tell you that they lying, that they saying that they seen me. No so, yeah, big boss. I know you talking business, I'm a big B. Yeah, talking about you. Told her just splash whole lot of water on me. Why we R-A-C-E? No cool. Take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Planes all in my home. First street, tell it loud when I make a song. Let my brother day. Swift young, yeah. Show her how to get the money, oh. Jimmy Sean, yeah. Big old player, tryna get in her heart with no call. Chopping it wrong, ain't right how you using your tone. May I man right now. Check out how I'm living, I just went and got another. Millions in the bank, got another million flow. 1.3 in each state, add it up if you can't count. $250,000 chain, $250,000 car. Wow, I know how to get it in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey, yeah, new coupe. Take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home. First street, tell it loud when I make a song. Let my brother day.
This is... Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Go. And, of course, Kristaps Porzingis. So Dallas will get the first possession. Outside Richardson. Driving in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Gets the three to fall.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Turner. The kick out to Richardson. Good on the jump shot. Richardson's got 7.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And here's Jones. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young can't hit. And Dallas with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Basket's good. He's got 9. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player. And he always backs it up with his play.
And there it is for him.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maxey. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. From outside the arc.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Back to Young. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Maxey. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Josh Richardson.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Outside Richardson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Richardson's got 11.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Now here's Young. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from 11. And he can't bank that one in. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Turner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Vucevic. And there's a 3-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Richardson. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Maxey. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Boston on offense. 30 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the inside. Horford with a steal. 4-3. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 9.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
To win the run. Jones. Horford pulls it in. Outside Maxey. To the wing, right side. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point.
The Mavericks, 22.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Smart. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Picked by Vucevic. Down low. They double-team Vucevic. And the Celtics call time here. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
From the wing, again, Dallas.
You know, Richardson's offensive game continues to expand and impress. He's a multi-dimensional scorer now.
Pass to Yurtseven. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Yurtseven's got his first basket. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Porter. Here he goes. And then Porter with the dunk.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
To the middle. Gobert is doubled. Pass to Smart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Marley. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Richardson for 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Richardson with it. Another shot. Now here's Gobert. Goes up again. And he lays it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Richardson.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Green. From downtown. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's White. Shoots. They get the rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. They recover it. That one drops for him. Big Seven's got 4 points this quarter. Richardson for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Green. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shake. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Williams with the screen. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Richardson for 3, and Pritchard pulls it down. Here's your 7. And so it's Dallas sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. And they get it back. Jones, his shot is good. Now Maxey. The 3 is up. That shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Young. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to White. Now Maxey. He's guarded by Porter. This one for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here is Porter. Maxey covering. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5 points.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now here's Maxey. 9 points in the game.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Vucevic. And he converts the layup. Vucevic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
And stolen by Edwards. Outside for Porter. And here's Edwards. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time. Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Outside Young. Here's Vucevic.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
For 3, Maxey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Gobert, no good. And here's Boston. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For 3, Maxey. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Stolen by Jones. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And Dallas calls time here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Ntilikina. That one's good for 2. 5 points in the game.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
I love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
Here's Jones. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Screen by Horford. Ntilikina. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Boston on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here. I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, it's really good watching Ntilikina work the pick and roll. The decision-making he displays continues to get better.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a night. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Mavericks leading. Richardson goes in. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Tenacious on the tape. Richardson effective at driving to the basket and converting through tough defense.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Horford with the block. They get it back. And Dallas with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Richardson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to forced the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Vucevic in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
You got to admire the way Vucevic measures his jumpers. Just has such a nice soft release.
Outside Maxey. Screen by Horford. To the wing on the left. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Smart with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. Over to the wing. Here's Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Outside Maxey. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Man, we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Here's Edwards. Back to Vucevic. The wide open shot is on the money. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Richardson goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with 4. Boy, you got to love that.
Jones, his shot is good.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Richardson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Richardson's got 26 points. It's Edwards on the wing. Floats one. The rebound by Turner. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Horford outside. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Turner. Over Jones. Nice shot by Turner.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
It's Vucevic, high post. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against Boston.
Here's Horford. They get it back.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
And it's Maxey missing. And so the Mavericks take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.
Isip kay bathala ka sisingil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang hinain sa turon na may pusang sinaing sa okay uray no nga pagkakinyayot ayo dituyak lang nagururay no sinuti ang tayo tatlo sang sangitam akin tiwagas mo nga payong at tahan kaya mga kanatoy payong si kayo nga amin lahat kayo all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kinda discriminated in my own home country. Sure, some will be like, oh, puti-puti mo, tisoy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy, and I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again. I'll make it to the top of the Filipino. Despite turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit? Kasi tayo'y Pilipino. Kahit anong kulay